Hello, and welcome to our webinar about the Pennsylvania International Pageants. We're excited you could be with us tonight. First, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Jody Susna. I'm the State Director of the Pennsylvania International Pageants, and with me is my husband, Scott, who is the producer of the Pennsylvania International Pageants. And first, what we'd like to do is tell you a little bit about the international pageants. They were started in the mid-'80s, and it was first just a Mrs. pageant, then we added the teen, and then we added the Miss division. And we were the very first pageant to have the aerobic wear instead of the swimwear for fitness. So now everybody's doing it, but we were the first ones to have it. So this summer, the girls who win our state pageant will actually go on to represent Pennsylvania in Charleston, West Virginia. And the Mrs. pageant will be July 16th through the 21st, and the Teen and Miss will be July 23rd through the 28th. So we are very excited about our pageant this year because we have some really exciting things happening. This happens to be my 15th anniversary as a state director, and this year I was actually honored by Pageant Planet as one of the top 10 state directors in the pageant industry, and also at the international pageants, we were awarded Directors of the Year. So we are very excited about this year and hope that you are excited about the possibility of being part of our pageant family. And one of the things that is really exciting about our system and our state pageant is we truly are a pageant family. And we will be crowning our 100th title holder this year, so that's very exciting to us. And we work on Facebook a lot with our girls, which is really fun, and we have a special Cessna Girl, special private little Facebook page that our girls can talk to us, and we can let each other know about things that are happening in our lives and all that kind of stuff. So it's really fun, and it really does keep us together. We hope that you have gotten to see some of the pictures on our Instagram or our Facebook, or just pictures of the pageant, or maybe you've even been to our pageant before. But we honestly believe that we have the best venue in Pennsylvania. Our stage is absolutely gorgeous, and the Jaffa Shrine Auditorium is just an incredible place. Scott is in charge of the show. And so I'm going to let him talk for just a couple minutes about the show, since I'm telling you all about the stage. Of course, that's where the show happens. So I'm going to let Scott talk to you about some of the exciting things that are going to happen this year with the show.
Hello, everybody. We're very excited with a very special version of the show this year. We've always prided ourselves on the show being enjoyable, not only for the girls that are participating, but also for the audience that comes to watch the production. A little bit about the weekend. We'll start the weekend on Friday. You'll attend the Miss and Mrs. contestants will attend an orientation at our host hotel at the Hampton Inn on Friday afternoon. And as Jody mentioned, because of our anniversary, our 15th anniversary, we have a very special Friday evening planned. We've done all sorts of things on Friday evening before, sometimes at the mall, sometimes at a ball game, sometimes various places around the city of Altoona. But this year, because of it being our anniversary and because of some other special guests that are going to be with us, we're having a very nice sit-down gala on Friday night at the casino at Lakemont Park. I think everybody will really enjoy that. The contestants will all attend for free. And we are encouraging families and guests, folks that will be coming with the contestants that are in for the weekend, that they would also purchase a ticket and attend. They've got to eat somewhere Friday night. They might as well eat with friends and family at the gala.
Having a great meal and a fun night.
That's right. So teens are certainly included in Friday, especially we certainly want all of our teen contestants to come to the gala Friday night. We understand if some of the teens can't make it. Teen orientation is not until Saturday morning, but the teens are welcome to come Friday night. We always tell the teens, especially if you're traveling in from out of town, if you've got school Friday and you can't make it Friday night, we don't want you skipping school to get here. But secretly, if you want to skip school and be here Friday night, that's a wonderful
Don't
thing.
listen to him.
So we'd love to have the teens here Friday night. Any teens that are coming, again, they will attend the gala on the pageant. I won't get into too much detail on that. We have a lot we need to cover tonight, but for those of you that are planning on attending or thinking about attending, as far as contestant-wise, it is either a long gown or a cocktail dress. That part of it is really up to you. However involved you want to get with that.
I was going to say it's going to be really fun, informal, and a fabulous dessert.
Teen orientation will kick off things on Saturday. They'll have the teens will have their orientation at the Hampton Inn on Saturday morning. By then, the Miss and Mrs. contestants will already be in their private interview, and our social media director is going to let you know a little bit here in a little bit about those various phases of competition and how they're going to work. Private interviews, as I said, will start Saturday morning. They'll also be at our host hotel at the Hampton Inn. Once interviews are over and for everybody and the orientation is over for teens, everybody will pack up and head to the Jaffa Shrine Auditorium. As Jody mentioned, we're very proud of our facility here and where we hold the pageant. We've always felt like anybody who's putting this much time and effort into doing this, getting involved in this sort of endeavor deserves a great place and a great show. So we're on a great stage in a great auditorium, very historic auditorium, and we're happy to be taking you there. You'll eat lunch at the Jaffa on Saturday. Once everybody's fed, once everybody's got some comfy clothes and comfy shoes on, we'll get ready with practice. I'll be running practice along with our MC, Samantha, who you'll meet here in a minute. Practice usually starts around 1. We're usually done by 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. That's really up to the contestants and how well we get through the show. And we want to make sure everybody's comfortable and knows exactly what they're going to be doing. So we'll get through practice. You'll eat dinner at the Jaffa as well. We bring everything in. Basically, once we're in the Jaffa on Saturday, you're there all day. We'll eat dinner and get ready for the show. We will have hair and makeup folks backstage, and that will be at no cost to the contestants. I wouldn't plan on full-blown, hairstyling and full makeup. It's really to assist you in getting ready for the show. You'll have plenty of time backstage. If you do want to bring your own hairdresser, your own makeup artist, you can do that. But you're only going to be able to work with them between the end of practice and 6:30 when everybody has to be backstage and ready for the show.
And unfortunately, we can't allow them backstage because we don't have space for that. We have plenty of room for the contestants, but if everybody decided to bring a hair and a makeup artist, it wouldn't work.
Put your mind at ease if you think there's going to be any difficult choreography and dancing and all those things to learn for opening number. There will not be. We try and keep it simple. It will be a walking pattern more than anything. I wouldn't call it a dance. We are very excited this year, though, with the anniversary and some of the other special things we're doing. One of the special things we've added to the show is live music. So every phase of competition, plus opening number, that would be opening number, aerobic wear, fun fashion, and evening gown, will all be done with live music. There'll be a live band on stage. We're currently working on the music, getting all that ready to go, but I think everybody will really enjoy that. Husbands are an integral part of our pageant system. Be escorting their wives in evening gown, and as a result, we'll have the husbands sitting together in a group, if possible, in the auditorium while the show's going on, and we'll make sure you get to the stage when you need to be there to escort your spouse.
And husbands actually don't even need a ticket because since they're part of the show, they don't have to have a ticket for it. So you save money there too.
Correct. Speaking of tickets, early bird tickets for the show itself are on sale now online on our Facebook page. you just go to Facebook and search Miss Teen, Miss, and Mrs. Pennsylvania International Pageant, you'll get there. You can also find us on Instagram and find the links to those pages. 3 ladies will be very happy late Saturday night, and we'll also then have an early morning on Sunday. We have our meeting with our new title holders on Sunday morning. It has all of our former title holders have dubbed this meeting Christmas morning. So we have a lot of fun, prizes, go over what the year is going to be like, and I think you all will enjoy the show very much. We're going to talk a little bit about how the show works, phases of competition, and most importantly, for those of you that haven't yet, we're going to tell you how to apply and how to get ready and register to participate in this. So with that, I'm going to step out, and I'm going to let Jody and Samantha Cessna, our social media director, and she'll be your MC for the show as well. I'm going to let them discuss the phases of competition, how that works, and how you can get signed up for the pageant. Once again, thanks for being here.
And one thing that Scott did mention, of course, the anniversary I mentioned also, but one of the other things that we're so excited about is just the consistency of our staff. We have so many people who have been with us for so many years. It is incredible. Our judges coordinator has been with us for 15 years. We have other volunteers who have been with us for 15 years, 10 years. New volunteers have only been here for maybe 3 or 4 years. So we're really excited that we have such a great group of people that really enjoy this pageant too. So welcome Samantha Cessna, our social media director and also our MC for the pageant.
Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. This was something that I had kind of wanted to do, and so I'm really excited that we're getting to do this.
We've had this in person, but
yeah,
we've never done it on the computer, so it's nice for those who weren't able to travel. We're trying to do this too. So
yeah, I don't want to get you guys out in the yucky winter weather. I'm trying to get you out here right now. But like I said earlier, we're going to talk a little bit about the phases of competition and what goes into that. Mentioned earlier was private interview. The international pageant system prides itself on its emphasis on interview. For the Mrs. contestants, it is actually 50% of their overall score. So the interview is obviously important there.
Just slightly
important. And then for the teen and miss, it's 40%. So it's not much less. So for private interview, it is actually one-on-one with each of the 5 judges. Some of you may be familiar with, press style, things like that, but it is actually, you will sit across the table one-on-one with each of the 5 judges for 5 minutes each. And for that, it is business attire. However, this is a pageant. So, you don't have to wear your plain black suit. Dresses are appropriate. Business dresses are appropriate. Obviously, brighter colors. You might not necessarily wear a bright red dress to a normal interview, but for a pageant, bright red would be fine.
Well, yeah, this job also ends in one of these beautiful sparkly hats, too. So it is a little bit different there.
A little bit, yeah. And then part of your interview is also the onstage interview. Mm-hmm. That is a 2-part onstage interview. It's a little different than most because the international system requires you to have a personal platform that you want to speak about. They give you a 30-second opportunity to tell everyone exactly what it is you'd like to tell them about your platform, to educate the audience about your platform. When you're done with your little 30-second platform speech, you will then pick what some people might call dreaded, but I actually like.
I love
the fishbowl question. Rest assured, there will be no political or religious questions there.
In private interview.
This is true, yeah, in private interview as well. There will be no political nor religious questions unless it does directly relate to your platform. If your platform is all about how important it is to go to church, they might ask you about religion. But otherwise, no political, no religious questions are involved there. I believe that covers interview entirely. So I'm going to jump to more of the on-stage phases. The first phase that we will do during the pageant is called Fun Fashion, and that only includes the Miss and the teen delegates.
So Mrs., you're off the hook.
You're off the hook for this. You get a breather after opening number a little bit. Fun Fashion is worth 20% of the overall score for the teen and Miss contestants, and it is... Well,
It is fun.
It's
and
fun.
It is fashion.
You've seen a little bit of everything with Fun Fashion. It's glitz, it's glamour, it's red carpet, it's Dancing with the Stars. It's not another evening gown, though. We have seen skirt outfits, pants, little shorts,
dance costumes.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. There's some great examples of pictures on our website. One of our social media hashtags is Fashion Fridays, where we've been highlighting the different phases of competition. And I know we've definitely done Fun Fashion a couple times because it is the one that usually most contestants kind of have a little more questions. They just want to make sure they're on the right track.
And I was going to say, and one thing I will tell you, to rest assured, the judges are told the exact same thing that we're telling you right now. So the judges know what the description is, but they are also looking for the it girl. So as long as your outfit follows the directions, they're going to give you a good score, as long as you're doing great on stage. So they are looking for you, not just your outfit, because they also know that we can help you if you become our state title holder. We can help you have a better outfit for the international pageant. So they're more worried about the girl. A lot of our title holders, especially the teens or a younger miss, may use their homecoming outfit or something like that. So it could be something that you already have in your closet. If you're a dancer, it literally could be one of your dance costumes that you've used. Pants, we've put girls in just about everything, and it can be long. So don't think, oh no, it can't be long. It can be long, but it just doesn't want to have the elegance and the beauty and all of that, the glamorous of the evening gown. It's fun and it is fashion.
Right. And one thing that I think is really great that the international pageants do, and we have continued to do at the state pageant as well, is your Fun Fashion must be registered with the state office. And all that means is that we have to have seen a picture of it so that no one else can wear the same thing as you. There's nothing more devastating than walking out in a gown or Fun Fashion in this case where, 3 girls ahead of you, somebody already wore it. And so we make sure that that doesn't happen in Fun Fashion and in evening gown, which I'll talk about in a second here. I think that's everything about Fun Fashion. Like I said, it's a little bit everything. I do want to give a disclaimer. All of the pictures that I have been posting, for Fashion Fridays, of Fun Fashions, and on Facebook and on the website, those are our national level Fun Fashions. Right. Those are what we send our state title holders to the national pageant in. So if you're sitting at home thinking, I have nothing like what those pictures are,
they didn't either.
They didn't either. Yeah, exactly. We went and found those with them. Something that we can do is, if you are wondering if it is appropriate for Fun Fashion, if you're saying, am I on the right track? We can give you a yes or no. Obviously, we can't be like, oh yeah, that's a great, please wear that. We can't exactly be like that. But if you are wondering if your outfit is an appropriate Fun Fashion, we can tell you that. The next phase of competition, which will include everyone, is the aerobic wear competition. For the misses, that's 25% of your score. For the miss and teen, it is an additional 20% of your score. And
we make that really easy.
Yeah, it's really easy.
It's included with your entry fee. So you are going to absolutely be in the perfect outfit for aerobic wear.
Yes, he will come to you and you will put it on and walk out on stage.
All you need to do is bring your tennis shoes.
Yes, which must, I was going to say, which must be plain white tennis shoes. We don't want bright red tennis shoes to match something on the outfit and all that stuff. The emphasis isn't on your shoes, it's on the girl.
Yeah.
And so there are 2 options for the aerobic outfit. There is a long, I'll call it a tankini style, and then the sports bra style. The shorts are the same either way, but you do have the option between those 2 outfits.
And once again, those you can see on our website. You can see them on our social media, our Instagram, our Facebook.
Yeah, I've definitely been trying to put the aerobic wear out there a lot because people are wondering, oh, what is this outfit it says I get with my entry fee? After aerobic wear, the last phase of competition you will compete in is evening gown, which I sometimes get emotional when I'm announcing evening gown. I love evening gown. But it is, again, 25% of the score for our misses, 20% of the score for the miss and teen. And it is a floor-length gown of your choice. There's not much more to an evening gown than that. But it's, the elegance and, the music slows down and for Mrs., your husband's there. And I think that's when I get emotional because I see the husbands looking at their wives like, oh, look how beautiful you look in your gown.
It is really one of the most magical moments. I actually had, before I became a director, I had the honor of being Mrs. Pennsylvania International 2003. And that moment with Scott was always one of my favorite parts about the pageant. It's just really fun.
And like I mentioned with Fun Fashion earlier, your evening gown must also be registered with the state pageant office just to make sure that no one duplicates. We don't have two people wearing the same gown because, like I said, that is what's fine for the first girl, I guess.
Yeah.
But the second girl that has to walk out, that can be pretty deflating. So those are the phases of competition. If you're getting more and more excited about this, we're going to talk about how you apply to get to do all of the fun things that I just talked about. Your first step is to submit your application. You can find this on our website, papageants.com. There is a tab up at the top called How to Compete. In there, you will find the application for the teen, the miss, or the misses. There is a separate application for each division, so make sure you're clicking your appropriate application. Once you're on there, you can download the application, fill it out, and you can either email it to the pageant office or you can send it, regular mail if you'd like. And there is a $25 application fee with that. Once we receive your application, we obviously look over it, and then
you get a phone call from me.
You get a phone call from Jody to do just a brief phone interview with you, just to talk about the pageant and what your what your goals are, what cause you'd like to promote, your platform, and just talk a little bit about kind of your journey within the Pennsylvania International Pageants.
And we do that because one of the exciting parts with the international pageant system, of course, is that you have a local title. And so we want to know that the girls who are already representing our organization as local title holders are going to be incredible representatives. And so it's a great warm-up for the state pageant because you'll actually go through a phone interview with me. And it'll be 5 minutes, just like your interview will be with the judges. So it's a nice way to just get settled into the beginning and then get the chance to ask any questions that you have about the state pageant. And, maybe we didn't answer everything that you had, that you had questions tonight in that interview. I can answer even more questions for you.
Great. And once that happens, once you've had your phone interview with Jody, obviously, then it's the decision of, are you accepted into the pageant? Yes, hopefully you are. And at that point, that is when you'll receive your local title. Your initial deposit is due, which is, I believe,
$325.
$325. That gets you your local sash. There is a local crown. It is completely optional. You do not need to purchase the local crown, but if you would like to be out in your community making appearances, a lot of times girls like to buy the local crown. Makes it seem a little more pageanty, I guess. So you can purchase that, and then your final deposit is due a couple weeks before the state pageant of
$345.
$345.
And like we said, that does include your aerobic outfit. So you have one outfit that you don't even have to worry about.
Right. It's
So-
just coming to you thanks to your pageant entry fee.
Yep.
Other than that, I think that's the entire application process.
I was going to say that fill out the application, talk to me, pay your fees, and there we go. And the only thing we didn't tell you about for the show is opening number. It's any black outfit. So I'm sure you have a black outfit somewhere in your closet. So you don't even have to worry about going out and buying some special, oh my gosh, I have to have this dress and I have to have these color shoes and all of that. All you have to have is a black outfit.
Right. And that leads me to something that I really like about, when we took over Pennsylvania, one of the things I was most excited about is a lot of people say, okay, so it's $325 and then $345, but then what else do I have to pay for? There are no required ad sales.
Nope.
We just said that it's not some special opening number dress you have to buy. It's just a black outfit. no special jewelry, no special shoes.
And you don't have to sell 45 tickets.
Yeah, there's
and,
no.
And the tickets are $10 in advance and $15 at the door. So they're really economical too.
Right. So when it comes to other costs you would have, it is just the gas to get you here to Altoona, Pennsylvania, and your hotel fee. But the hotel, the Hampton Inn of Altoona, has a great pageant rate for us.
Yes.
If you call in by
February the 22nd, they're doing $106 a night. So we're really thrilled that they are giving us such an incredible rate.
yeah, because it is a very nice hotel that charges much more than that if you're not at the special pageant rate. So, like I said, other than that, there are no hidden costs or anything like that, lurking around the corner for you.
Well, thank you, Sammy.
So I will hopefully see you all later.
So as you can see, we're trying to answer all the questions that you can think of, but I'm sure there might be more. So you can always, if you would like to right now, you can actually type a question to us and we can answer that for you. And if you can't think of the question now and later on you say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think of this, I really want to ask, you can email us, you can Facebook us, you can Instagram message us. We will get back to you. I do always tell people if you call, which is another option, you can call us, but you can probably already tell I really like to talk. So I am on the phone a lot. So I will apologize in advance that you get voicemail almost every single time you call. So anything else about the show you want to tell them, Scott?
I think I've covered everything. I hope I've alleviated any fears that some folks have. That's the number one question I get about the show is, do I have to be a dancer? Do I have to learn to dance? Those sorts of things. The answer there is no. It is, as we said, a great stage, a lot of dressing room space. Shouldn't have any problem there. Very few tiny, maybe 10 steps up.
And they're backstage, so you don't even have to do those gracefully.
from the dressing room to get to the stage level. So if you're worried about your gown, as far as the stage itself, I try and be nice to you all, and don't make you walk steps in evening gown. You will walk steps in aerobic wear and fun fashion, but I try and keep you flat on the floor in evening gown, so you're not up or down.
But remember, in aerobic wear, you're in tennis shoes.
So, but I hope you found this enjoyable. We hope to post this online for those that haven't been able to join us tonight, and they all can check it out later. Please go to the website, papageants.com. All the information we've gone over tonight is there, along with photographs. Go to the Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and we hope to get your applications in the mail or email here in the next few days.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye.